The prep hole has begun. We made it, we've got coffee. A shiwi, because you can't sit down when you're covered in tan, you can't sit down on the toilet. Then I woke up to a massive calf cramp. And they are just absolutely stunning. I have 3 minutes left, so those are going to be the longest 3 minutes of my life. Good morning guys and welcome back to the vlog. It's currently the 6th of August at 11 minutes past 12 minutes past 6. As you will have seen, I've just checked in with Mads. We are going to be 6 weeks out on Sunday, which is absolutely mad. I can't believe the 6 week out vlog. It's going so quickly. Yeah, the prep hole has begun. She has begun. Yesterday, I felt like utter rubbish. It was really bad. I was feeling energy low, lightheaded, dizziness, just like low blood sugar, which is completely normal for this point in prep. And to be fair, the fact that I felt like pretty much amazing up until now is pretty good, so I'm kind of like not mad at it. But this morning I feel okay. I have done my check-in, as you can see. I have sent that over to Mads. We'll wait for her response and see what she says. I've also sent her a very long voice note. I had quite a lot of things to ask her about expectations for show, expectations for post-show, and also some potential changes with which shows that I want to do. I've not really spoken about it like publicly and what ones I want to do, but I think I've made some changes in my head because obviously, one, it is quite expensive to do multiple shows, but also trying to keep them all together as much as I possibly can so that I'm not elongating my prep unnecessarily. See what she says when she gets back to me, and then see if she's making any changes to protocol. I don't think she will, but again, we're 6 weeks out, so changes could happen imminently. I've got no idea. At the end of the day, I'm a first timer, so I've never experienced this before, so who knows. Plan of action for today is I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to get myself ready for the gym, and I'm going to go and do my cardio, and then I'm going to come back, shower and eat my first meal. I have a consult call with a potential client at 10 AM, and then I've got kind of work bits and pieces to do, edit some Instagram videos, obviously check-ins for clients. Friday check-ins are a little bit less, so I've only got a few today, and a few of my girls are actually away on holiday because obviously it's summer holidays. Rest day for me today, so no training, which means obviously less food. However, what I am going to do is take myself into town today and go and buy all of my show day makeup and some other bits and pieces that I need on my list. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a self-care day today. I'm gonna take myself shopping. I'm gonna go and get myself a coffee from Starbucks. I'm gonna go and have a walk round kind of Superdrug and stuff, so because I'm doing my own makeup for show, because I am actually a fully qualified hair and makeup artist and beautician, so a lot of the stuff I can do myself, one of which is my makeup. However, I need to go and get some darker foundation and some other bits and pieces, so finish my coffee and then we're going to go off to the gym. Hello guys, sorry I didn't vlog anything around cardio because I'm not allowed to vlog in the gym that I do my cardio in. Since cardio, 30 minutes done, got my check-in from Mads, everything is plain sailing, she's just leaving me to dig, so no changes in regards to check-in. So quite literally, I'm just going to get on with my day, which is very exciting because we've got some nice stuff. And my sister has decided she wants to come with me out shopping in town, so we're going to go and have a little girly shopping trip today, which is really nice. I thought she was working, turns out she's not. I have got a consult call at 10 o'clock. It's now just 10 past 9, so I've got about 50 minutes to make my first meal. Back guys, we're cooking, and my lovely egg omelette is currently on the stove, but I thought I'd come on here whilst I'm waiting for it to cook and having my coffee, just to talk a little bit about how I was feeling yesterday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were pretty solid days. I wasn't feeling too bad, I was feeling pretty good. I still had like energy from that refeed weekend, and then yesterday I quite literally in the afternoon hit the floor. The prep hole that everyone talks about, that happened yesterday, and that day was so hard. I was really dizzy, I was just feeling really low, and just had like a really crappy day. And I just had never experienced that before, obviously, my first time being a competitor, but I had never felt that fatigued so far. That was a little bit of an eye-opening experience, a little bit of a wake-up call that actually you're gonna experience these things, Hannah, and that's okay, that's part of the process. I messaged Mads about it and she said, yep, prep holes started, like expect to feel like this, like embrace the suck, like it's gonna suck, but like at the same time you know it's going to be working. And I woke up this morning the same way as I did yesterday, 58.9, and I had like veins over my stomach. I did take a video, so I might be able to insert it somewhere. I'll put it here. I had like veins on my stomach, my quad lines are coming in, so like it's working, like this stuff is working. So I'm not like majorly, you know, at the time it felt rubbish, but like today, I obviously haven't eaten yet and I feel fine. I'm just gonna enjoy the process, take one foot in front of the other. You know, it's 6 weeks. We've made some changes in regards to what shows I'm gonna be doing, and I'm just excited to see how far I can push myself. Day on day it's gonna get harder, but we're gonna have refeeds. Me and Mads had a really good chat this morning. We were talking about expectations for show and post-show, and in between shows, all this kind of thing, and just me to be able to ask her questions is just the be all and end all. Like I could not do this without her, so having her expertise and her experience to help me through it is amazing, and I really appreciate her in every way, shape or form. So right, I'm gonna finish eating my omelette. I'm gonna finish making my omelette, and when I'm eating it I'll be back with you. And here we have it, guys, my lovely egg omelette. So in here we have 150 grams of egg whites, 1 large egg, and then 100 grams of veg, and I split that between spinach, mushrooms and peppers. And I've got my coffee and the remainder of my drink from my cardio. And I also have 50 grams of blueberries, but I have those like afterwards, they're just in the fridge. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and then yeah, get on ready for my consult call, which is in less than 30 minutes. Hey guys, so had my first meal as you saw, that was delicious, and I've just finished my consult call, and a lady is signing up, which is really good, so I've got to get her all sorted for next week. She's going to be starting next Friday. We've got a few client messages to respond to. I've got one more client check-in to do as well, so I've kind of been sitting here working away, hence why I haven't been vlogging. It's now 11 o'clock. And then we are gonna go just do some house bits. I need to, you know, washing up, etc. You know, life, adult stuff. And then I'm gonna have my second meal, and then me and my sister are gonna head off into town and go and do some shopping, which is very exciting. And then yeah, I will probably end up doing a little bit more work later on this afternoon. But apart from that, it's going to be a relatively chilled day and a relatively chilled weekend, which is going to be really nice, and I think much needed because energy is low. I've already had 2 coffees and I kind of feel like I might do another one, but we are going to get one more out, so I'm going to try and hold off from a coffee. I might go get myself just a non-caffeinated drink, probably a glass of water. I also had a little delivery whilst I was on the consult call. My sister brought it up to me when she came home, which is my Protan base. It's focusing on my face. I did buy 100 mils. And then I put it out of the box. I was like, why is it so small? It's because I ordered 100 mils. But it's because I am, as you can see in my face compared to my hand, I'm a fake tan girly, but I am so pale. So when I go on to stage, I'm going to be much lighter, even with the tan that they give me. So my plan is that the night before we leave to go to Birmingham, I'm going to do myself 1 layer of base coat myself, and because the darker the better. I will do their base coat and then their top coat and then their glaze. So I've already paid for all that, I need to book it. Exciting stuff. She's very little bottle, so I'm going to keep this very safe, and then try and work out how to use it. I'm going to be so dark on stage, absolute madness. Right, I'm going to crack on and then I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Right. Oh, hello. I have just made my second meal. So we're on a rest day, which means we don't have a lot of carbohydrates. On my plan, I, in theory, have one meal with like actual carbohydrates in, which is my 3rd meal of the day out of my 5. That is 38 grams of carbs. I found after yesterday that if I don't eat carbs for a long period of time, I don't know whether it's what, but it just doesn't end well for me. So I just split my carbs up today. So my 38 grams of carbs, which is usually 250 grams of my little baby potatoes, my little chippies, I'll split into 2. I almost forgot my ketchup, what? There we go. I've got 200 grams of chicken, 125 grams of Jersey potatoes, 200 grams of Tennyson broccoli and 10 grams of peanut butter, and then a sprinkling of my salt. And I've also got, again, another coffee. I'm going to eat this. This should keep me satiated until myself and my sister get back from shopping. We're also going to get a coffee while we're out, and then I'll come back and basically have this same meal but with 100 grams of chicken later on. And then I'll have my last meal of the day, and that should keep me going until the end of my rest day, but I'm hoping to get plenty of steps whilst we're out. Cardio's already been done and ticked, and yeah, just keep going. But anyway, I'm going to eat this, and then I will update you when we're off on the shopping, and yeah, introduce you to my sister. Meet my sister. This is Ellie. Hi. And we are currently off to town. We are going to go to Starbucks first to get ourselves a coffee, a much needed coffee. Would you agree? Oh yeah. Yeah. And then we are going to head into town, do some shopping. I need to go to Primark and to Superdrug. Where do you need to go to?
Waterstones.
Waterstones, because she's a bookworm. So, to be fair, I actually quite like going to Waterstones. I find it very therapeutic. So that would be quite nice. And that shopping to look at tarot cards.
Vintage shop.
Vintage shop, because it's our mum's birthday in October and she wants some tarot cards that we've picked for her. So we're going to have a little look around, see if we can find a deck that we like. Yep. But apart from that, that is all. So right, we made it. We've got coffee and we're now off to go and do some shopping. I think, what did we decide on? Primark first? Yes. Primark first. I'm obviously doing my own makeup for my show, so I am a qualified makeup artist as well as a coach and everything else, but I need to buy all my makeup for the actual show, so you're going to come with us as I go and pick all of my makeup, which is really fun, because why not? A book.
I need the next book out of my series.
If you want book recommendations, hit this girl up because she knows her stuff. So which book is it that you're purchasing?
I can't remember which it's called now. It's the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series.
Throne of Glass series.
One after Heir of Fire.
And then you've got me on to what series? I forget now which one I read.
Thorn and
Roses. So, yeah. And I'm not a reader, like at all. But this girl has got me into reading. So, there you go. But yeah, we're going to go in there. We'll kind of show you as when we get bits. We're going to go to Primark first. So I've got other bits and pieces like black bed sheets and everything else that I need to get. So, do you want to go this way? Yeah. And some other bits and pieces we need to get from Primark, and then probably most of the makeup I would have thought Superdrug. Probably. Boots maybe. So yeah, we'll just take you along a little cute little montage of shopping. Hello guys. I'm now home. The camera actually died after that last clip, so I wasn't able to film anything after that between now and getting home, so I had to put my camera straight on charge when I got back. Little update, me and my sister went to Lidl. I did a food shop. She got something for dinner, came back, and yeah, we have eaten our dinner, which was delicious. I had 100 grams of chicken, 125 grams of baby potatoes, and 200 grams of Tennyson broccoli with 10 grams of peanut butter and the remainder of my salt. I still have one more meal to eat, which is going to be my Ninja Creamy, so I'm going to let my food go down a little bit and just finish a few bits of work before I go and have that. I've just got some client messages to respond to, so everyone's set up for the weekend. But it was a very, very, very successful shopping trip, I must say. Spent quite a bit of money, however, it's all needed. I needed some sliders because they need to be black for when I get my tan, and these were in Primark and they were £2. I mean, absolute steal. They're perfect. So got myself some sliders because I have Crocs already, but they're cream coloured and I didn't really want to get tan on my lovely cream coloured Crocs. So like a little handheld mirror, so I could just touch up some makeup. I needed to get a little powder puff to do my makeup as well. Then also got like a massive men's oversized cotton t-shirt for me to wear when I get my tan. I think this was like £4. You know, trying to keep it relatively cost effective as we can. Some pyjama bottoms to match with those, obviously in women's size, not going to wear men's pyjama bottoms, but just some shorts. Like some of the makeup stuff, so some duo glue, tea, a hair removal cream, because if you don't know already, when you go into tan you have to be basically hairless apart from like, you know, your eyebrows and your head hair and stuff. Like everything has to come off because your skin needs to be completely bare for the tan. So managed to get this on deal. It was like 2 for £10 or something. Some little shower caps so I don't get my hair covered in the tan. And I've been going through a few different like videos from like past competitors and kind of like almost looking at their kind of checklists, as it were, as to what I could benefit from getting. Things that they said, which was in Meg's video. She said that when you get off stage, quite a lot of competitors have like really sore throats, obviously because you've been like depleted from water and that sort of thing. So I just went and got myself some sugar-free lozenges because I get sore throats quite a bit, so I thought that'd be the case. And if I get a headache, again, because you know I can't swallow pills, I did get myself some Calpol sachets. Now these are also sugar-free, so to make sure I'm not using any sugar. Also got myself some exfoliant because you have to make sure that you exfoliate at least a couple of days before the show, before so like hair removal and stuff, to make sure your skin is nice and smooth. So I've got a lovely set of, oh, is it even going to focus? Lashes, because I decided that I'm not going to get lash extensions. Makeup wipes for when I get off stage and I want to remove all of my makeup when I get back. I use the Superstay foundation by Maybelline. So I got 2 of those, one in a much darker colour. If it's going to focus. There we go. And one in a slightly lighter one. Just so it means I can mix, because obviously different tans, depending on different shows, will be different, so I can obviously colour match. Setting spray to make sure it sets, because I feel like I'm just going to get nervous and sweat half my makeup off when I'm on stage. Plus apparently it's really warm on stage, like with the lights and stuff, so I feel like I need something that's going to be the case. This was a little recommendation from my sister for waterproof eyeliner. Apparently this one by Maybelline is like, it will stay through anything, so I took her recommendation on that. Some really dark bronzer. Some, again, another recommendation from like TikTok is the e.l.f. Primer to make sure it stays on my face. And then I also want to make sure that I can bake my face to make sure it stays. So I got some of the Revolution Banana baking powder. And that apparently has no cast, which means when photos are taken I'm not going to be like white casted on my face. I decided to get a slightly darker concealer, brow laminating gel, and then a brow pencil. Last but not least, I found these, I can't believe I found these to be fair, these beautiful earrings which were only £6, and they are just absolutely stunning. I thought they were perfect for stage, and they can go with, I've already got some bracelets to be fair anyway, which I found in Tesco's, would you believe. This just shows that you don't need, like, don't get me wrong, the jewellery companies that are out there for show are absolutely stunning, and like, go for it if you want to purchase them, but I don't think you necessarily need to spend like ridiculous amount of money on jewellery when you can literally find things in literally Superdrug. So I'm very excited about that. That is everything. So I need to put all this away, sort through what needs to be stored, so make sure I don't use it in between now and the show. But yeah, we're literally 6 weeks out as of this weekend, so I thought I need to get my butt in gear and make sure that I've got everything. Other little bits and pieces that I need to get are obviously bottoms to go with that top, to make sure I don't get any tan on anyone's cars in between tanning. Get a new makeup sponge. My jewellery is now sorted. My robe is being made by one of the girls that's actually I'm competing with, and she's going to make a robe for me because that's her job. She does like printing and stuff, so that's going to be sorted. Get some things like electrolyte sachets. Obviously when I come off stage I'll be probably very dehydrated, so I need to make sure that I do that. I want to get myself a handheld fan because I get so hot like when I'm nervous and stuff. So I feel like a handheld fan would be very beneficial so I don't sweat everything off. This is a completely female thing, is a shiwi. Because you can't sit down when you're covered in tan, you can't sit down on the toilet. So that's something I'm gonna have to purchase. Never used one before, but we'll work it out. And then obviously like black bed sheets to go on the bed when I am at the Airbnb. Any sort of little post-show bits that I might like to have. I'm not going to go crazy. Me and Mads actually had a conversation about post-show food. We talked about post-show treats and stuff and post-show food, so I know what I am and aren't necessarily allowed from a perspective of making sure that I am ready for the next show. You can go for an off-plan meal. If it's 2 weeks, the next show is 2 weeks away, you can then go out for breakfast in the morning, but if there's a week in between, then next day you need to be straight back on plan again, which is absolutely fine. And I feel that actually now I understand that, then I can prepare in my own brain so I don't then go, oh my gosh, I can eat everything. And then obviously it's just general food and stuff, which obviously I will get closer to the time. But there's anything else that I need in regards to makeup or anything else I already have. So it's just a case of topping up everything. So all of this included, I think cost me about £150. However, to get your makeup done once can be anywhere from 100 to 200 quid. So if I'm doing 4 shows, that's actually saving me quite a bit. And also I can decide how I want my makeup on the day. So I feel like this is a very cost-effective way of doing it, that you don't need to go and have your makeup done. If you want to, by all means go for it. But for me, I just felt that I wanted to be in control of that, and yeah, so I'm quite happy with all of this. I'm gonna put all of this away now. I'm gonna get myself into some comfy clothes. I'm gonna answer all of my messages from my clients and make sure everything's up to date. And it's now 20 to 8. I'm then gonna have my last meal and then just chill. So yeah. So I'll probably catch up with you when I'm making my Ninja Creamy. Good morning. Sorry I've been very quiet this morning. Feeling very tired, but happy Saturday. We are off, oh gosh, to the gym. Nothing new. Good morning. It's currently 32 minutes past 6 on Saturday the 10th of August. I am off for early morning cardio this morning. Come back, shower, get dressed, eat, do some little bits and pieces, and then go back to the same gym to train. Because at 1 o'clock, I've got a very social weekend this weekend. At 1 o'clock, I'm picking up my best friend and my best friend's sister, and we're all going out for, guess what, a coffee, and they want to wander around some charity shops. If you've never gone charity shopping before, I honestly highly recommend. Find some good stuff. So that's what we're doing today. However, I still have my tick list to do. I still have my steps, I still have my cardio, I still have my training session to do. I still have my food to eat. So we get up early doors and we get it done. I would have woken up at 5 this morning, but I tell you what, my body needs an extra half an hour in bed. I really did. And then I woke up to a massive calf cramp, so that's a prep thing. I didn't think cramp in your calf was a prep thing. Apparently it is. And it literally woke me up really early, and I thought, oh my god, that's actually so painful. But it's fine. An extra half an hour in bed. Yeah, we're half an hour behind schedule as such. Like, it's this weekend, so I'm fine. I'm gonna head off to the gym now. 30 minutes on the stairs, and then yeah, back and eat. So I'll probably catch up with you when I'm probably a bit sweaty. Hi guys, cardio complete. That was a really hard one, I can't lie. Oh my gosh, I need to take this off. I'm sweating everywhere. That was a really hard session. My glutes were on fire and so were my quads. Prep hole is most definitely here, that's all I can say. However, we did it, we ticked the box, and now I'm going to go home and shower and eat and do some housework, eat again, and then we're literally going to come back to the same gym to train legs. So I guess he's got a pendulum today. Love that for me. So yeah, I'll catch back with you when I'm home. Literally my glasses are steaming up. I'm going to go home and shower because I actually stink. Hello guys, I am showered, I'm dressed, I'm feeling a lot fresher. I don't usually have a carb meal for my first meal. However, I am going to train this morning, like I said, so I need to get some carbs in my system. So I've macro tracked my pre-meal into a cream of rice bowl. So I've got 48 grams of cream of rice, 35 grams of my protein, like whey, 50 grams of blueberries, 10 grams of peanut butter, and a little bit of cinnamon, and some of my 0 cal butterscotch. I think it's butterscotch. No, I had golden syrup. So that's what I'm going to have now. I'm so excited to eat this. I never have carbs in the morning. So yeah. So good. So good. So I'm going to enjoy this. And then I will see you at the gym. We're off back to the gym. I feel like I'm zoomed in. Am I zoomed in? I am a little bit. We got a lower session in this morning. I've got adductors, laying hamstring curl, pendulum squat, hip thrusts, leg extension, and then kickbacks. So that's on the agenda for today. So I'm going to head off back to the same gym that I did my cardio at this morning. And yeah, we're going to get this leg session in. Pre-meal's down. I also went and made my actual pre. I got some new pre. I don't usually order from My Protein because it's not a brand that I order from. But I ordered their sugar-free syrup, and then they had like a deal on their pre-workout, and I was like, I need pre-workout. Don't want to pay for postage. Let's just give it a go. It's in sour apple, which is like my favourite flavour when it comes to, controversial, but it's my favourite flavour when it comes to pre. And I'm actually quite impressed. It's not too bad. It's not my favourite, but it's doable. So it's got a slightly artificial taste to it, but it tastes like sour apple sweet. So I'm quite happy with that. That's the plan of action. We're going to go get this lift in. I'm actually very excited, to be fair. Weirdly enough, I've got some like hyper prep energy. I'm not quite sure. Guys, oh my gosh, let's put you in here. I am using this angle a lot in this vlog, particularly today. I'm just in and out of the car. Ready, I'm dressed, I'm in normal clothes for once. So yeah, gym session was really good. Had a sick session. Interestingly, I feel like since going back on this depletion again, I am actually having more productive sessions than my refeed, which is really strange. So yeah, that's really weird, but I'll update you more on kind of where I'm at with prep and stuff like later on this afternoon. But for now, I'm gonna go and enjoy a coffee with my girls. Hello guys, I'm back, I am home, had a lovely coffee with Anna and Jenny. Did some charity shopping and stuff while we were out, so I made a few little purchases we found. Do love a charity shop, always good fun. I've now got my third meal. It's my first and second meal combined. So I've made myself a chicken and mushroom and pepper omelette. With 1 egg and 150 grams of egg whites, and then a bit rogue, but 200 grams of 10% broccoli. So this is my next meal. I'm going to put some ketchup on it as well, and then I've also got a little decaf coffee. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then me and Mum, when she finishes her last client, are going to take the dogs for a little walk, so I can get the rest of my steps in, plus they need a walk anyway. So I've got 4,000 steps still to get. And then pretty much just going to chill for the evening. I do have one more meal left, which is my Ninja Creamy, so I will have my ice cream later on this afternoon. But yeah, I'm absolutely knackered today. Prep hole is definitely upon us. I'm definitely feeling the fatigue and the tiredness now, but not feeling hungry. Feeling pretty good, to be fair. It's just, yeah, fatigue in the legs is quite high. But we're just taking it day by day, step by step. But yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy this now, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Morning vlog. It is Sunday and it is currently 2 minutes to 7 in the morning. I was a terrible vlogger last night. Didn't vlog my last meal. We went out for a dog walk with Mum and it was really nice. I got my steps in, I came back and I was absolutely pooped. I was so tired. So I made my last meal and I swiftly showered, took the majority of my tan off, so I'm very, very pale, and then I literally got into bed and I went straight to sleep. I was so tired, and I feel still very tired this morning, but I did get a much better night's sleep this morning, which was really good. And I've got my coffee. Actually, running through my veins at this point. Caffeine is the only thing that's keeping me going. Yeah, prep hole is really, really here now. My sleep isn't being affected. I'm sleeping really, really well, but I'm just very tired, very fatigued quite a lot of the time, which is to be expected at, 6 weeks out today. So, however, weight is dropping incrementally every day. So in the last 2 days, I've dropped from 58.9 to 58.4. That was what I weighed in this morning. So that's really good. So it's working, that's the main thing, and it's just like a case of embrace the suck and embrace the hole and just keep pushing. I don't get a lot of time off of actual work, whether that's in person or online. And today I actually have nothing booked in. Not a client, not a check-in, not a coffee with a friend, nothing. And these days don't come very often. And I've got obviously nothing wrong with that, but it's just quite nice every so often to have a day where I don't actually physically have to be anywhere at any given time. So I thought I would have a bit of a lay-in, albeit I did still wake up at 5:30, and then I snoozed till about 6:30, and then got up and I sorted the dogs out. They've had their breakfast. I'm going to finish my coffee and then get myself dressed, drive over to my gym or the park that's near my gym, and then go for a nice wander around the lake, get some steps in, then do my cardio, and then do the same walk back. And then I've got a glutes and delts session to do today, and then we'll just see how the day goes. There's a few little bits and pieces I want to do. I want to go get my car cleaned, because albeit I don't have the energy to wash it myself, which is really nice to kind of refresh and ready for the week ahead. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'll catch up with you when I'm off to do cardio. And we are back from cardio. 30 minutes on the stairs, 45-minute walk, and I've not eaten yet, and it's now 10:30 in the morning. I feel so tired, so knackered. I need some sustenance, but I also need a shower. I'm very, very, very sweaty. But I just want to talk about condition that's coming in. They're starting to show, which is very exciting. Abs are most definitely in, and upper body's been in for a while, to be fair, but last couple of days where I've had a number of weight drops, I'm flat as anything, but it's starting to show, which is nice. So I'm gonna go get myself in the shower, and then I'm going to make my first meal, which again, like yesterday, I'm gonna combine my first and second meal into one, just because it's now 10:30 and I need plenty of food, or as much as I can get, and then I'm gonna do some bits and pieces, just chill, do some housework, other bits and pieces I need to do, and then we'll go train a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my butt in the shower. Right, next meal is made. First meal. We have 150 grams of egg whites, 1 large egg, 100 grams of veg, which I have mushrooms and peppers, 200 grams of tennis broccoli, 100 grams of chicken, and then I'm going to put some ketchup on there as well. And I've got a little bit of salt on there. 11:34 and I haven't eaten yet, so I'm about to devour this. Hi vlog, I am back in the car, about to turn this on because it's very warm in here. I've decided, considering that it's a Sunday of slight relaxation, I've decided that I'm going to go and get my car cleaned, and I'm going to go and sit in a Costa and read my book for a little bit and take a little bit of me time. So that's what I'm going to go and do, just because why not? And I feel like I do need to take a little bit more time for me mentally, a little bit of chill time, then get a little bit of shopping on the way home, come back, and then it'll be pre-meal and time for training. So yeah, that's the plan anyways. We are now home. We're now home. Car did not get washed, because even though it said online that the car wash was open, I got there and it was very much closed. So car did not get washed today, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. So instead, I went into Costa, got myself a coffee, and then sat and read my book for an hour, which was lovely. Got through a couple of chapters. We did pick-me-up food shop of just some bits and pieces that I was missing, and we're now home. I'm going to put this away and then make my pre-meal and then head off to the gym for glutes and delts. I haven't had any carbs yet today, so I'm feeling a little bit tired, but nothing a bit of pre-workout won't do a good job. Pre-meal is made. We have got a lovely chicken and rice salad. So in here we have 38 grams of carbs from rice, 100 grams of salad, so that's pepper, carrot and lettuce, 100 grams of chicken, 10 grams of peanut butter and like 2 grams of salt. I measure my salt out at the start of the day and then I just distribute it through my meals. This is quite a hefty bowl, like that's the size of my hand. So she's quite a hefty bowl. So this is going to be my pre-meal and then we're going to head off to JD to go and train some glutes and delts. I am back from the gym. I had a sick glutes and delt session. Actually got like a minute little bit of a pump, I think, on the very limited carbs that I'm on at the moment, so that was kind of cool. I am now in the middle of making my post-workout meal, which is my usual chicken, broccoli and potato. Very excited to eat this. I had to have a Coke Zero when I got in because I was starting to feel a little bit shaky, but that is prep for you. So I'm gonna go and finish making that and then we're gonna eat it. I can't even put a sentence together. Literally that's how I'm feeling right now. Depleted and skinny and just, yeah, brain is just not functioning on any cylinders at the moment. Let's go finish making some food so I can put a sentence together. Need some potatoes, need some carbs. We've got the broccoli on the go and then we've got in here the potatoes and then the chicken is in some foil and we have just over 3 minutes left, so those are going to be the longest 3 minutes of my life. Yum, yummy, yummy. I mean, you can't say it doesn't look good. Good evening, guys. You will have seen in the last clip that I had my post-workout meal, and since having that, I have, apologies for the tumble dryer in the background, I have showered, sorted myself out, you know, reset as it were for the week. Sunday reset as they call it, and I've just made my last meal, which I ended up making a protein mug cake, so 40 grams of vegan whey, a little bit of baking powder, and then put that in the microwave, and then with 2 pieces of 90% dark chocolate, 100 grams of strawberries, and then some 0-cal golden syrup on top. So I'm going to enjoy this and then get into bed and read my book until I feel really tired and then go off to bed. Back on it tomorrow morning, Monday morning. So I'm probably going to close out the vlog. Well, I'm going to close the vlog out here for the weekend. 6 weeks out today, currently sitting at 58.4 kilos, and yeah, excited to see how the next week goes. I check in with Mads as like a halfway through the week check-in on Tuesday, so we'll see what that brings, and the main check-in is on Friday. But yeah, I'm sure that more changes will come in thick and fast. With only 6 weeks left, there's, you know, only so much room for improvement, but also 6 weeks is plenty of room for improvement. So I'm very excited for the changes, and I'm also very proud of the changes that I've made so far. So yes, all very, very exciting. Please obviously like and subscribe. I will carry on making these videos right up until my prep and my show. I hope you're all having a fabulous day or night wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.